welcome to the fairy forest. My name is Fairy Mary, and this is your beautiful bedtime story and relaxation all the way from fairyland. Felix, Nikita, Alexander, hello, good evening. I'm so happy that you're all here and you're lying in bed. That's beautiful. Warm, cozy. Have you got a cushion? I'll show you my beautiful fairy cushion from the forest. It's my warm log cushion. Can you see? Yes, my warm log cushion. It's what I like to lay on when it's time for me to go to sleep. Such a warm and cozy place, the forest. We might go there a little later on. Let's see who else is here tonight in the beautiful, quiet bedtime forest. Can you hear the birds, boys and girls? Have a listen. They haven't quite gone to sleep yet, cheeky birds. It's very late for birds. I think it's past the birds' bedtime, don't you? The birds are getting ready for bed, just like you. Oh, you're all snuggled on the couch. And some of you have the fireplace going. Danielle tells me you have the fireplace going, guys. That's perfect. Jules and Heath, hi. So good to see you. Oh, I know you love fairies and I love you right back. So, if you're warm and cozy, perhaps you might even have a very special friend that you like to sleep with. I call mine Meddy Teddy. Meddy Teddy is a special bear because Meddy Teddy already has his eyes closed. Can you see? I know. He's already got his eyes closed because when he closes his eyes, it makes him feel calm and relaxed. You know, boys and girls, sometimes we can close our eyes, but we don't have to go to sleep just yet because you can close your eyes and listen to a story. Or you can keep your eyes open and imagine the story. Perhaps you're looking at the fireplace. I'm going to tell you a very beautiful story tonight, and then I'm going to let you relax and listen to a beautiful guided meditation. Boys and girls, that just means a story that helps you drift all the way to Slumberland. Slumberland is a magical dream space. It's a dreamland. It's where all the boys and girls go to sleep and dream of. Elise has snuggled up in her bed with her pink bunny. What's the name of your bunny, Elise? My bear's name is Meddy Teddy. Oh, thank you, Grace. Grace likes my flower crown. It's a very pretty crown, but it's not very comfy to sleep with, Grace. Perhaps later when I go to my fairy bed underneath my fairy mushroom, I might put it aside, take it off. It's not very comfortable to sleep on, but thank you. I bet it has your favourite colours in it. Pink, right? Yes. Thank you, Grace. That was nice of you to say that you like my crown. So tell me, boys and girls, what else are you holding with you? Are you holding a bunny or a blankie or a teddy bear just like me? My special Meddy Teddy who loves to listen to stories. Hold your teddy or your bunny or your blankie or your pillow or your grown-up nice and close and snuggly. And I am going to start by showing you all how we can relax and calm right down. After a busy, busy day, boys and girls, we've been playing and we've been dancing and we've been eating and cleaning. We've been playing with our toys. Nikita, do you love my wings, Nikita? Thank you so much. Yes, my wings have been made by the special fairies that live on the rainbow because I couldn't decide what colour wings I wanted, so they made me rainbow wings. They're red and orange and green and blue. And They have sparkles that have come from the horn of the magical unicorn. Yes, I know. My wings have super magic. Reshi has a big head. Oh, I love that. Thank you for telling me. Now, boys and girls, after our busy, busy day of playing and dancing and singing and talking, sometimes you might have played outside when it's not raining. Now you've gotten all cleaned up, brushed your teeth, washed your hands, washed your face. Some of you may have had a bath. You've got your PJs on and you're all snuggled up, ready for bed. Now what I'd like to help you with is to bring your body down and relax so that you can have the bestest, most relaxed sleep ever. Are you ready? I'm going to show you what happens when we breathe slow and loud. Because when we start to breathe slow and loud, it helps our body to relax. Instead of just breathing like we normally do, you can't hear that breathing. And you don't really try that breathing. That one just happens. We're going to change that just 3 times. We're going to do 3 breaths, nice and loud. I want you to build and build and build your breath up. Breathe it, breathe it, breathe it in so that your body goes up, 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 up. Your tummy gets big, 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 big because all the air's going in. And then you're going to breathe it all out, 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 out. And if you want, boys and girls, it feels good if you go, as you breathe out. And your tummy's going to grow big, 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 like my rainbow ball. And then it's going to get small, 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 like my rainbow ball. So let's make our tummies go big and breathe all the way into our tummies, everybody. Let's go. And now breathe it out. Good job. Let's do that again. Breathing in and breathing out. And one more time, boys and girls. Breathing in and breathing out. That was beautiful. Breathing your breaths nice and loud and breathing in and out like that helps your body to calm and relax. You can go back to breathing normally again now. You don't need to breathe like that all the time. Now that we're specially warm and cozy and specially relaxed, I'm going to start with a story. You can keep your eyes open for this story, boys and girls, because I'm going to show you some things that come out of the story. Let's begin. Are you ready? Me too. Now this story is about a beautiful, beautiful dancing fairy princess. She's a dancing fairy princess and she loves to dance on a beautiful lake in the town where she lives. There she is. She loves to dance and spin around and around and around. She's a ballerina fairy. Can you see her wings? Now this fairy is so magical that she can dance on top of the water and she doesn't fall in. The lake is beautiful and shimmery and shiny. It's shimmery and shiny because it gets its magic all the way from the moon. Boys and girls, up in the sky, every time the beautiful dancing fairy dances on the lake, the moon shines down upon her and makes the lake bright and shiny. Have a look. Here's the moon shining down on the beautiful fairy, giving her beautiful light to dance to so she can see where she's going. Now the moonlight makes the lake all sparkly and shiny, just like this. A sparkly and shiny lake full of magic. And every night the fairy goes and dances on the moon. La, 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 la. And she brings magic to all the town. Now, boys and girls, in the same town there lives a slimy, grimy, icky, sticky, inky, stinky goblin. And he's a very grumpy goblin. Have a look. Here he is, right here.
I'm a grumpy goblin, and I don't like the moon. I'm a grumpy goblin. I'll get rid of it soon.
Oh dear, the grumpy goblin wants to get rid of the moon. Please don't do that, grumpy goblin.
Oh, yes, I will, he says. The silly moon shines its light on me and makes my skin itchy and prickly, and I don't like it, he said.
Oh no, but how can you take away a whole moon? That's impossible. Silly goblin, you can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can, he said. I can do that with the help of my friend, the magic willow tree.
Can you see that, boys and girls? It's a magic tree. Now the goblin told the tree all about his problem and how he didn't like that the moon made his skin itchy and prickly. And he asked the magic willow tree to lift his branches up higher and higher and higher, all the way into the sky until he caught hold of the moon. And the willow tree took the moon out of the sky, boys and girls, and pushed it deep, deep down, 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 down into the deep, deep lake until the moon stopped shining. Now, the beautiful fairy went to dance on the lake again the next night. But it was so dark. There was no moon. She looked up in the sky. What had happened to the beautiful moon? She couldn't see anything. The lake wasn't sparkly anymore. She looked down into the lake and noticed that deep down in the bottom of the lake, there was the moon. The cheeky, grumpy goblin had asked the willow tree to push the moon all the way down into the bottom of the lake. And then they tied the moon down in the very bottom of the lake with strings they found in unicorns' tails. The poor moon was stuck in the bottom of the lake, and the fairy didn't know what to do. The moon couldn't eat. The moon was sleeping the whole time, and the moon got smaller and smaller and smaller until it did not shine its light anymore. The beautiful dancing fairy said, "That's enough of this. We need to go and save the moon." So she went off and found all of her fairy friends. She found pixies, she found sprites, she found elves and more fairies. She gathered witches and unicorns and every creature with magic. And they all came down to the lake. The unicorns noticed that the strings were made out of their tails, so they made their magic and the tail strings came loose. The moon was finally free. I know it's such a sad thing to make the moon go into the bottom of the lake. But boys and girls, with the magic of the fairies and the pixies and all the other magical beings in the land, the moon started to shine again. And it rose up, 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 back into the night sky. And it's full again. If you notice, the moon is full. It's been full for the last few days because it's been so happy that it's finally free from being down in the bottom of that lake. And the moon is shining so brightly that the cheeky, slimy goblin is itchy and grumpy even more. Ouch! I don't like this moon. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to hide in a cave. And off he went and ran to the nearest cave and ran deep, deep inside the cave, never to be seen again. And so, boys and girls, the moon shines brightly every night. And some nights it shines big and round, just like this one. And then sometimes the moon gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And that's because the moon remembers that once she was put down in the deep depths of a lake and she becomes quite sad. So she makes herself go small. But not for long, boys and girls, because then she grows again. And that's why sometimes the moon is big and sometimes the moon is small And sometimes you don't even see the moon, boys and girls. Sometimes the moon is completely hidden away because she needs a rest too, and she's feeling very sad until the next time she comes out and shines bright. So right now, tonight, as you lay in your warm, cozy beds, in your warm, cozy couches, in front of your fireplaces, with your teddies and your bunnies, oh, the moon is shining full. It's the biggest, roundest moon because the moon is happy and the moon is calm and the moon is peaceful and relaxed. So that's very special, isn't it? So boys and girls, as you're laying there remembering that it's time to start to relax even more, I want you to think and have a look at my beautiful magic jar. This is my magic jar of meditation. Have a look at all the magic. Can you see it spinning, boys and girls? Have a look at the magic spinning around and around and around in the jar. Feel yourself feeling more and more relaxed as the sparkles in the jar start to slow down. The sparkles in the jar are slowing down, 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 and you're feeling more and more and more relaxed. Now the sparkles have almost gone to the bottom of the jar, which means they're not moving anymore, just like you. It means that your body is calm and relaxed and ready for our special bedtime meditation. I hope this meditation helps you drift far away into your magical dream world and dreamland. Get warm and cozy, everybody. I'm going to begin very soon. Heath has already fallen asleep. Oh, that's beautiful. Boys and girls, mums and dads, grown-ups, going to play this music in the background. You can still hear the birds chirping. Can you hear my voice? Great. I'm going to take a deep breath myself. Would you like to take one too? Now give your special bear or your bunny a nice warm squeeze and listen as we go on a magical, sleepy adventure. Lie down or sit in a comfortable place. Let your whole body relax into the cushions. Feel every part of your body begin to relax. Think about your feet for a moment. Imagine all of your toes on your feet feeling relaxed and light. Now squeeze your foot and your toes as tightly as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And let go. Relax your feet and your toes. Now think about your legs. Imagine both of your legs becoming light and relaxed. Now squeeze your legs tight, tight, tight. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And relax. And let them flop. And let go. Move your mind up to your tummy. Feel your tummy going up and down as you breathe in and out. Imagine your tummy is being filled with beautiful fresh air. When you breathe in, your tummy grows. Now squeeze your tummy, squeeze hold it tight, and relax. Let your tummy muscles go. Now, boys and girls, think about your arms. Allow your arms to relax. Maybe they're next to you, maybe they're on your tummy, or maybe they're cuddling your special friend. Imagine your arms feeling light and relaxed. Think about your fingers. Try and allow your fingers to flop and relax one by one. Now squeeze your hands. Squeeze your hands as tightly as you can and let them go. Relax your hands. Let them flop. Let's move up to our shoulders now. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Try and move your shoulders up. Lift them up. Squeeze your shoulders up to your ears as hard as you can and let go and relax. Now think about your head. Let your head relax. Is it on a pillow? Is it on your teddy? Or is it on your mama or daddy? Starting with your nose, your ears, your mouth. Relax your whole face. Now squeeze your face. Squeeze like you've had some lemon. Squeeze it so tight and relax. Now think about your eyes. Relax your eyes, boys and girls, and close your eyes slowly and gently. As you close your eyes, I want you to think about your heart. Your heart that is filled with love and light. Your heart is where you keep all your magic. All the special things about you. Your talents and all the things that make you happy and proud of yourself. Imagine your heart growing and growing and growing, sending out all your magic into the world. That's your magic, boys and girls. And that's your love that you're spreading all around to your family and friends. And as your heart grows, you feel more and more happy and more calm. Now let's imagine ourselves walking down a path into a beautiful forest. The forest is filled with tall trees, swaying in the gentle breeze. And in the trees, there are little birds chirping and flying around. They're getting the nests ready for the baby birds to go to sleep. The baby birds are so tired. They're yawning and snuggling into their cozy beds in the nest. Now imagine yourself flying up into the branches of the trees. You fly so high, you feel light and airy, just like a balloon. You are so relaxed as you float gently and slowly right up to the tops of the trees, boys and girls. Now you can see all the tiny birds inside their nests. They've calmed down now and they're all closing their eyes, ready to go to sleep. They're going to little baby bird dreamland. As you slowly float above the ground, up into the branches, you feel yourself getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Now you realize that you're in a magical forest. Whatever you want to imagine can happen. You imagine that the tiny birds sleeping safely in their nests, and you were there. as tiny as the birds laying in their warm, warm, cozy beds. Now you gently fly from tree to tree, floating slowly across the whole forest, making sure that all the baby birds are tucked safely into their beds, right in the bottom of their nests. As you float, you feel more calm and more relaxed. And as you move through the forest trees, you feel so happy to be able to see the baby birds resting so peacefully, relaxed in their nests. Now slowly and gently, you begin to float down, down, down towards the path that you came into the forest. You gently and softly land on the path where you walk back to the spot where you are right now. In your bed, on the couch, snuggled nice and warm in your home. Feel how warm and cozy it is there. Imagine your bed is as warm and comfy as the baby birds' nests. You relax more and more and close your eyes as you start to fall asleep. You're feeling safe and warm in your very own special nest. You remember the magical friends you made in the forest, the tiny little friends you made. Now, as you slowly drift off to sleep, you can imagine what the little birds will dream about tonight. Maybe they'll dream about you. Sweet dreams, little ones. What will you dream about tonight? I wish you the most magical sleep in your land of dreams. Maybe you'll dream about floating off to a magical forest. Good night, everybody.